What's going on, guys? Today on this Shoky Quickie, we're going to take a look at something new from the Dragon Ball Super line. It's Goku's final form, Ultra Instinct. He's got silver hair. Alright guys, so here we have the, I guess, 6-inch version of Ultra Instinct Goku down here in the same old kind of Dragon Ball Super Dragon Stars packaging. And he's there in his plastic prism. Got yellow aura going on behind him. You got a couple extra bits there, and then you've got some body parts hanging out there. And I did find this at GameStop, which seems to be the easiest place to find them at the moment if you're not getting them online. And yeah, they're roughly about $22, $23. Now, of course, if you pick them up at, say, like, I don't know, Walgreens, they're going to be significantly cheaper because that's just what they are. You do have the chrome everywhere on here, which is going to be nearly impossible to see without the light actually hitting it. Nothing on that side. Version of Ultra Instinct looking Goku there. And you come to the back and you can see the other figures in the wave. So you've got Series 7, which is Ultra Instinct Goku. Regular old Vegeta, and Super Saiyan Gohan. So I actually did see these all in store. I only had the money to pick up Goku. Now we do have a new Build-A-Figure. We've got Super Saiyan Broly, and I believe this is Broly Classic, not New Broly. Obviously I've got the arm for him now, so I'm going to have to pick up the rest. And you got Vegeta's number 1, Super Saiyan Gohan's number 2, Goku's number 3, and we've got Vegeto down here, non-Super Saiyan Vegeto, which is interesting. And you got Future Trunks, non-Super Saiyan, and you've got Goku Black, also non-Super Saiyan. So, all the different characters basically un-Super Saiyan-did, except for Gohan, who now is Super Saiyan-did. Yeah. Alright, so I'll be getting this wave at some point, and probably going to try to pick up the previous wave that had all the Super Saiyan versions of all these same exact characters. So there's that, but let's go ahead and pull out Goku here and see if he's actually cool or not, because it's looking questionable, at least in the box. Now guys, one of the things we could probably all agree upon in recent Dragon Ball history, one of the greatest moments was Goku unlocking Ultra Instinct, actual mastered Ultra Instinct mode against Jiren in the tournament power, or actually the universe survival. But either way, this is, well, it's a new version of Goku. He's very different because he's definitely half naked. His clothes are ripped off. And he's got nipples, which is funny. Of course he would do. Sorry, I had to move that light up just a little bit so we weren't blinding it. The silver hair is okay. It does look like it's just a quick spray job. Definitely Bandai's silver, but applied in such a strange manner. I don't even know what to do with it. And it's such a serious face, like just very blank face. I don't know what's going on there. His eyes are actually painted gray, or at least tempoed on there, little gray eyes. But he doesn't really look like Goku for some reason. I think the eyebrows just disappear a little too much. Also, I wish instead of the hair being just one solid color, they had two-toned it. Like, just add the little shades in there, kind of like, where's the box? So, like how he looks there, where it's silver, but you got some shaded areas, make it a little bit darker. I might have to actually do that myself, because I think it'll look better. Also, the head is sitting a little forward on there, but I guess it looks okay. He looks pretty serious. He's like, yeah. Skin tone's pretty funny. I wish they had panel lined it a little bit in the muscles. I'm probably going to do that myself, or at least take some weathering markers to it. I like the new ripped open clothing here. That's kind of cool. A different crotch. I think it looks very similar to the one that's on Gohan and probably on normal Goku. They do have modified pants here where the bit is ripped open. Other than that, it's the same. The boots are exactly the same as we saw on Gohan and probably other normal versions of Goku. So there's that. Oh, he does have the drop down hips. That's interesting. I thought I explored all of the articulation while I was at it. Speaking of that, you do get ball joint mounted head, which just kind of goes wherever. His hair is very soft and very spiky in all directions. It's always ridiculous making Goku's hair in real world. The neck, once again, doesn't rotate. Wow, that came right off. Actually, the neck does rotate just a little bit. That came off way too easy, if I'm honest. Which to me means it wasn't on very good. There we go. I guess that way he kind of looks like Goku. He is pretty swole, but I think he just needs some shading or some dirtiness or something to him. Shoulder is pegged in there. Does rotate nicely. Has a ratchet. Whoop-de-doo. You got bicep rotation. You do have double jointed elbows. Bandai style hands here. I did put on the kind of open hand because I figured it looked better, which it does. The fist looks a little small. I like the blue bands on the arms. He does rotate up here at the kind of upper above the waist. The center section here is actually separate, which is cool. So he does get a little bit of ball joint movement around. Not much. The legs can do the splits if you use that little drop down. Not super great, but it's okay. He can't kick forward, can't really kick back. Same type of legs there. But the actual legs aren't bad. That's why I think they're pretty much like Gohan's, but looks disgusting that way, you know, so you can't look directly at the wrinkles. It's pretty bad otherwise. And well, that's nice and loose now. Good job Bandai. And you get the foot rotation there. So he's pretty cool looking, but you gotta really kind of roll with the punches, I guess. I do think I will weather him up a little bit. Maybe I'll do a video on that if you guys want to see it. But Goku in general looks pretty sweet. Let's bring in the previous Goku. So the Super Saiyan Kaioken times 10 version. So he has the ridiculously big Super Saiyan blue hair. But he's using the Whis version of the gi. So it looks very different. He's got the different training boots on there, all that stuff. Obviously, he's got the Super Saiyan coloring going on that makes him weird. I have seen the regular version of this in stores, and it looks so much better than this one. And if you go watch Unboxing Art's review of the one that he got from me, it's even more ridiculous. Take him out of here, and we'll bring in Jiren. I meant to do that a little better. This seems to be a pretty good size comparison. And now we can actually have Jiren versus Goku proper. Then now we're going to need a shirtless Jiren. A shirtless, extra swole Jiren. Maybe that'll be the next Build-A-Figure. He's not going to stand very long. He's got tiny, tiny feet. But now you can actually replicate that battle, kind of. And take him out. And we'll look at the Build-A-Figure parts and the other bits that come in the box. So we've got the spare hand. In this case, it's just a right clinching hand. And of course, you have the other fist. I really wish they would give beam effects instead. Don't even give you fist parts. Or give you an arrangement of hands. Because we even get more hands than that from Marvel Legends sometimes. There we go, get him standing decently. I mean, he looks okay. You just got to get him posed right. And like, get him in an epic pose to kind of play off that serious-looking face. Come on. I do wish the boots would rotate. Because just having the foot rotate doesn't give you the foot tilt necessary to keep him standing at all times. Alright, sorry. And now we got the big old Broly arm. Got the gold gauntlet, a little bit of purple paint there, looking very kind of Frieza reminiscent there. Hand is just on a ball peg like they usually are. Big old giant double jointed elbows, big giant bicep rotation, and enormous shoulders. So yeah, between him and Tien Shinhan in the Cell Saga, they have the shoulder game down, and he does come with one gigantic right hand. So yay for that. And I think I've seen the pictures. He's like up here. So I do want to get all of those, because I really want a Broly to go with my Kale, because they're, you know, basically the same person, different universe, kind of. And I'm looking forward to getting Super Saiyan Gohan. I think that'll probably improve that version of the character a little bit. As for non-Super Saiyan Vegeta, non-Super Saiyan Vegito, I don't know about those. I hope we get like a perfect blue version of Vegeta. I think that will be cool. To go with this Ultra Instinct Goku, because they kind of work together. They also should have done a previous version of this where he's still got his ripped up shirt, but he's gone into the non-perfected version. Either way, guys, if you like Dragon Ball Super, if you like this version of Goku, give me a big old thumbs up. Hit that subscribe-ish button. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and hit up the Patreon, and go ahead and check out the Shoky shirts also right here on the screen if you want. And I'll catch you guys on the next review. And remember, as always, Alright guys, quick update, because right after I finished the review, I went ahead and actually added some shading and a little bit of detail to Goku here. And you can see I added a lot more muscle definition and a little like stretchy marks and dirtied them up a bit. And I did this using just the uh, Gundam weathering markers with some kind of flesh tone, a little bit of tan, tiny bit of brown. Got a couple of spots where it just stayed on hard instead of shading, but also added a little bit to the face and the ears to add a little bit of definition, and then like a couple frown lines around the eyes because the face just looked too smooth. And I did add a little bit of black to the hair, but I don't think it shows up at all. It was almost like panel lining, but also darkened up the folds of the pants, some of which stayed on good, some of it did not. But it just looks a lot better, in my opinion. It looks like he's been through a fight. Also, it just adds definition. Now, as of just doing this update real quick, I have picked up the next chunk of character for Broly, and also one of the next characters for this, but it'll give me a chance to actually show you guys what I did, because he has so many more things, and Broly's shirtless and has giant muscles. So, yep, that's it. So, see you guys later.